Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about virtual assistant, executive assistants, how I use mine, how you can differ between a virtual person and a physical person, how you can succeed with a virtual assistant in this kind of role. Before I get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow along if you want more virtual assistant content for your law firm. Let's get into it. So I'm going to break this down as simple as I can because we got just a little bit of time to dive into this. A virtual assistant in an executive assistant role. I want to break down the role of executive assistant. What I had to do over a couple of unsuccessful executive assistant hires is I went back to the drawing board and I said, okay, who is the most attention to detail, paying attention to the weeds, best person in that kind of role? And I consistently find that Filipinos are the best at that kind of attention to detail role. So I really wanted to figure out a way to break down the executive assistant job into what is virtual and what is physical. So, for example, monitoring your email, checking your to-do list, and keeping you on task to-do dates of things that you ask other people and that they ask of you. Scheduling a flight, booking a lunch. A lot of those things you don't need to be in person for, but doing your mail, getting you lunch, setting up your office if you have an office and want your office set up, ordering supplies, coordinating events. Those are the physical things. So I broke the job into two people. I took all the virtual aspects of an executive assistant and I hired a detail-oriented Filipino for that role. I also took all the physical things and I found someone willing to work hourly, part-time, to do the physical things. Just come in 4 days a week, make sure I eat lunch because I'm pretty forgetful, do the mail, scan it in, mail out certain things because I do run a law firm here, and just make sure the office is tidy and set up and we don't have problems here. And if we ever need boots on the ground for hosting a happy hour for our employees or, putting on an event, I would have someone for that, or going to a conference and setting up a booth. I would have someone physically boots on the ground here, but I broke down the virtual things, which are task list management, email monitoring, making sure I show up to meetings, booking appointments for business meetings and whatnot, just calendar management, rescheduling things, proposing emails for me to respond to certain people, booking sort of flights and anything else like that. Really any of the virtual aspects, which is really coming down to the organization of my email, my calendar, and making sure I do and show up to things. I broke that down for the virtual person. So the way that I manage or get managed, which an executive assistant, if they're really good, they kind of manage you a bit. By my virtual person is more the authoritarian, detailed part of my executive assistant job, whereas the physical things I delegated to someone with a very clear mail plus office management role. That's how I approached it. And it's been going great. This is the first 2 months I've tried this, and every single day I wake up to my task list being organized for me with exact priorities of what I need to do, get nudged on little things that I need to remember to do every day. Also, every day, meet with this person if necessary to go over things that maybe are a little confusing. They also join any meetings that are necessary, and they will assign out work I want and make sure and follow up with people that work was done, and vice versa. They'll take tasks that other people want me to do and put it on my task list to make sure that I'm prioritized. So really, it's somebody that helps prioritize me virtually, manage my email to make sure I don't get buried, manage my calendar, book certain things, and really the whole virtual aspect of the executive assistant job. That's how I broke it down. I have found success with it, so much so that I believe I can bring this to other law firm owners and other business owners for an executive assistant, virtual assistant role. I see a lot of value in it. I am experiencing the benefits of it. I'm more organized. I'm more on top of my to-do list. I'm more out of the weeds of my email, and I'm staying on top of my email better than I have. And I feel a little bit better going into work every day knowing I didn't let something slip through the cracks. So if you have any questions about this, we're happy to dive in to see if you are a fit for a virtual executive assistant. We'll walk through how you can get there. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. There's going to be contact information on this video. Thanks so much. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow along, where I will help you scale your virtual assistant operation. My name is Ethan Ostroff. Thanks so much.